Boom shakalaka, what is up guys? Randall here from Crypto Love, and today we have an episode about the key. Now on the channel we're going to start talking a bit more about ICOs because there's a lot of money to be made in them. And today I wanted to bring you information about the key because I think this is a pretty awesome one going in the crowd sale. No, I'm not paid to do this interview for all you trolls who keep asking that dumb question. But before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone subscribing. Thank you to everyone mashing on that like button. And for you guys who want to find out how to win a free Ledger Nano S, stay tuned. Now, the one that I'm talking about today is called The Key. The reason I'm talking about it today, I've heard a lot about it recently. I've done a lot of research. And if you see down here, probably right behind my head, so maybe I'll move my head to the side. You see there's a crowd sale announcement, okay, starting in a day. And you have to convert the time zone. So it starts at, I think, 2 o'clock a.m., January 15th, GMT, whatever that translates to wherever you are from. Now, what is the key aside from unlocking the future? Well, it is a future identification tool. As they put it, I love when a cryptocurrency puts their purpose succinctly on their main page, above the fold before you even need to scroll. It is a decentralized ecosystem of an identity verification tool using national big data and blockchain. Awesome. You guys can do the white paper there. Now, why do we need these identity verification tools? Well, right now you got to use all these dumb stuff to get your identity, like a passport, a driver's license, a this, a that. What if your identity was stored digitally and nobody could steal it? Like, in order to steal your digital identity, they would need to steal your face, your fingerprints, your DNA, a whole bunch of other stuff. What if you could actually have a completely protected digital identity and all of that? Well, I think they're working to do this. And how do they do it? They're developing an identity verification tool with blockchain-based dynamic multi-dimensional identification. That is a tongue twister, just a little bit. But here's one reason why I like this. You guys know I talk about cryptocurrencies with an existing platform, like an existing business. Well, all that the key is doing is moving something they already have that's working fully functional called the dynamic multi-dimension identification, and they're just moving it onto the blockchain. Simple as that. And that works out really great. Also, they're working with the Chinese governments, all right? So they have a lot of integration already set up there. Now, because there's a couple other solutions out there for identity on the blockchain, like Civic. That's a pretty big one. So why the key instead of Civic? Why might they have, why might they be able to do a little bit better? Well, because they're involved with the governments there, they're able to get more reliable results. They're able to gather data in real time that's comprehensive, accurate, and reliable, and it's validated by the government agencies and public institutions. They're also able to do it at lower cost because they already have all these existing data sources. They don't have to go out and get all these new ones. And better user experience. But guys, check it out. So it turns out that the best ICOs usually have some very heavy hitters behind them. They're not these no-name brand people. They're like people who have already developed stuff, already been behind a lot of things. And the CEO of The Key, Catherine Lee, right here, I will show you, she won the most outstanding woman entrepreneur in China 2017. Woo! Also, the most commercially valuable project of the year in 2017. All right, these are huge awards. This is in China. She's competing against a billion other people, and she won. Wouldn't you want to have that person behind your team? I mean, that's pretty crazy. That's like a heavy hitter. What if? Okay, if I'm freeforming this, guys. I'm freeforming this. If she won this out of a billion people, that means that she's 1 in 7.5, because there's 7.5 billion people in the world. There's like 1 out of 7.5. How many people are 1 out of 7.5 on the earth? Well, not that many, but she won this. Now, guys, they have a lot of videos here. You can go watch all the videos, awards. But also stuff that they have going on with the key. They already have. This isn't a pie in the sky dream. I should just make a shirt that says pie in the sky because I say that so often. But this is not a pie in the sky. They already have 23 copyrights. They have 15 patents. All right. They've already been working on this stuff for quite a while. They have personal identity data of 210 million people in 66 cities. Already implemented, whole bunch of cities. They have contracts signed with a whole bunch of firms. So, I mean, this is basically ready to go. As soon as it's on the blockchain, ready to go. And we'll look at the roadmap in a minute. But the team is heavy hitters. Not only the team, but also the backers. You guys know I love Neo. And check it out. Neo is one of the early investors. And actually, this integrates perfectly with Neo because Neo is all about, it's a smart economy, including digital identity. Well, the key helps with that digital identity part. Awesome partnerships there. Now, the roadmap they have coming up, well, right now we have the launching, the crowd sale, ICO, all that stuff. Coming up beginning of next year to middle of next year, they're going to have BDMI developed and ready on the testnet. And then by the end of next year, the mainnet should be live. So that'll just be digital identity by the end of next year. Now, guys, for those of you interested in the distribution plan, you have to go download that thing, which I'll show you. All right, so the distribution plan, if you can see it here, I'll try and zoom in. So they had some private distribution, then they had the pre-distribution, and then the crowd sale coming up now. And if you guys want to know where all the funds are going, the ICO is getting 51%, the project team gets 8%, and then reserves and ecosystem is about 40%. Also, guys, the white paper, download it, read it. It's not that hard to understand. There's not much complicated mathematics that you have to understand, but they do a good job with images like this here, and also this here, explaining how the whole ecosystem works. So go take a look at the white paper. Also, guys, they do a great job answering their FAQs. So you can basically read through the FAQs and get an even better idea understanding what this does. It's always helpful when they do have a good FAQ to help understand what exactly they're doing. Now, looking on Twitter, they have instructions for the crowd sale because the crowd sale starts pretty soon. So if you want to get in on this one, you need to do your research pretty soon to get involved. But they have an active Twitter. They're on the ICO hot list, which is pretty cool, right? Crazy. They also have some interviews that Catherine's been involved in and some important announcements. So it's good to just go through the information here because you might not find this stuff on the website. But basically, guys, I mean, taking a look at this one, this is a pretty exciting ICO because they already have a working business. They have a phenomenal CEO. Like, I'm not sure if you could find a better CEO. And then they have the backing of Neo, which is one of the largest cryptocurrencies out there. So all of those things are just like green flags, green lights, green, I don't know. All those are good indicators. They're not red flags, you know? So those are all good reasons. But again, guys, do your own research. You know, I can be wrong too. But I wanted to give you some more ICO information. So now that you've taken a look at that, if you guys want to find out how to win a free Ledger Nano S, go to crypto-love.com/ledger. You can enter to win that. And then, guys, you guys who made it to the end of my episode, you're my favorites. Thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure. I will catch you guys next time, and I will see you soon. Actually, at the end of episodes coming up soon, I'm going to start posting where I'm going to be in the future because I'm going to be all over, and I want to meet every single one of you, even the trolls. I'm going to give you a big hug when we meet, just because I can, all right? So, I love you all. I'll catch you later. All right, peace!